Greetings ladies and gentlefish, and welcome to this replay in the AMX 12t Tier 6 French light tank. So this is, I believe, the last 12t game I'm going to show you. This is an assault game and we are here on Corellia. Now, if anyone's seen some of my other games where I'm playing assault on Corellia and I'm on the attacking team as we are here, and I'm in a fairly fast mobile tank, you probably have an idea of approximately where I'm going to go on the map. So I'm heading for sort of the E3, D4, C5 region. Basically those squares that would put me underneath the gun line of anybody that's trying to defend their base. You know, tank destroyers or medium tanks or whatever. Now you have to be a little bit careful when doing this for a couple of reasons. Firstly, a lot of the ground between you and them is this sort of boggy, marshy area. And so that can impact your mobility. And secondly, you want to try and use the terrain available to you to cover your approach as best you can, so that you're not spotted until the last minute, and then you minimise your chances of taking damage. Now in this case a leopard went as well, and he was the one who took the fire rather than me. And you can see that between us, myself and this leopard spotted a whole raft of their tanks, including this artillery piece, who appears to have decided that he is just going to go full ham to try and kill this leopard. Leopard puts him on one low health, Hellcat finishes him off. Now, there's a Sherman Jumbo over there, Lerva, IS, I should mention probably this is a tier 8 game, so this is kind of mid matchmaking for the 12t. And we're just opening up, trying to put some shots into that Lerva. Switch our attention to the IS, as we don't have shots on the Lerva anymore, but the IS, alas, has managed to make it away. And now the Sherman Easy 2, the Jumbo. Is he going to make it into cover? Oh, that one bounces off the back of his turret, and we've emptied our magazine. And I was using those bushes for cover, as they should hopefully have been masking my firing, and even if they didn't, frankly, there aren't that many people who'd be able to draw shots on me. The guys in question themselves are more concerned with trying to dive for cover than they are with trying to return fire on a little light tank over on this side. They've got bigger people to worry about. So they don't appear to be presenting much of themselves anymore, so I decided to change targets to this KV-85. That shot is not aimed very well. I really want to get him in the back of the turret. There's one. Second would finish him off. There we go, which is nice, as this gun is not the most accurate gun in the world. And we go for a reload there. The magazine reload time on this gun is something of the order of 20 seconds, which, as far as autoloaders go, is relatively quick. Which is one of the reasons I like it. It's not the horrifically long reload time that you get on something like an AMX 12t. So we've put in some damage and we're currently up to 1 kill, having taken out that KV-85. Our team is 7-2 up, which is nice. And I'm moving around here in an effort to try and get some shots on this KV-3 and the AMX 12t, who are defending the A8 region. Now you have to be a little bit careful doing this, as there are often people behind these rocks that are, as we look at it, to my left at the moment, so you do have to be a little bit cautious. But there's also an AMX, but hopefully I'll be able to get some shots on these fellows. So I'm trying to take a gun out of the game as soon as I can. So take out the 12t first, and then concentrate on the KV-3. As I say, the accuracy and the aim time on this gun is relatively poor. That shot missed, I should have aimed it better. That one goes in, and Stura Emil takes him out. And we reload the magazine, and you can see already we're down to 10 rounds of armor-piercing ammunition and 6 rounds of APCR. So we're down to 16 rounds from our starting loadout of 30, I believe it is, on this tank. And we're just advancing now. The scoreline is 11-5. There's a Tiger. And hopefully we can put some shots into him. That one bounces somehow. Going for those engine shots if I can. One more in. I probably should have just kept opening up at him, because I've got the health at this point to take a shot or two. So again, I go to reload my magazine. We're down to 7 rounds of armor-piercing ammunition. And we're moving forwards. There's only 2 of them left. A KV-85 and an SU-101. And you can see in this sort of game we haven't really been a scout tank per se. We've more played the role of a kind of medium. I mean, damage support. We've been putting shots into people's sides and rears when they weren't expecting it. and trying to use that autoloader to put more shots in, but we have been slightly hampered by the fact that this autoloader has quite a long aim time. SU-101, we put one shot into him, alas he turns, he manages to take our tracks out, so we back off, and I'm waiting at this point for someone to come up and attack them from a different direction, so that not just me, is the focus of their attentions. And they're moving off, so I'm trying to take this opportunity to put some pain into them. Ah, that shot fluffs, alas. SU-101 misses his shot. Track him. Bounce. And I'm trying to get around the side to finish him off, but I bounce my last shot on his side armour. Someone else finishes him off, and that was the game. Didn't exactly take too long. Nice little bit of light tanking. Using a tank as damage support, and that seems to be how a lot of the newer light tanks are going to be used. Less as pure scouts and more as damage support, almost as fast flanking medium tanks or something like that. And so that was a good fun little game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, I should actually point out though, of course, once again this has highlighted the very low ammo count on the AMX 12t in common with the rest of the tanks in its line from this point onwards. The 1375, 1390, less so the Lorraine, but definitely the Batchat at tier 10 have low ammo counts. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that game, possibly even found it vaguely informative, even though it was short. If you did, by all means feel free to catch some of my other videos and or subscribe to my channel, and I wish you very happy hunting on that battlefield. Ciao ciao.